Hi YouTube, I'm here again today to give you guys an antique store haul and flea market haul for July 20th, 2014. I didn't realize until today that the 14th marked my 1-year anniversary of making YouTube videos. So that's pretty exciting, I think. I only have one item from the antique store that I'm going to show you, and it is a resale item, so I will show that to you right now. Thought this is a pretty interesting piece. My dad has one just like it. It's a 1956 dresser caddy. What these were made for back in the 50s, the purpose for it was to put your loose change, business cards, your wallet, rings, or even put your rings here, bracelets, and maybe even rings up here. This was a $3 item, and it has no cracks, chips, or anything like that. Originally, I think somebody thought that this was a planter, because there's a lot of dirt and grime and stuff in here. However, it is not a planter. The difference between a dresser caddy and a planter is the idea that there are little places to put stuff, like rings, necklaces, bracelets, money. Planters don't have that. They're just basically a really cool looking figure with an open base to put plants in. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and on the back it is marked 1956 USA. And I expect to probably get about $20-25 for this around Christmas time. It's just a cool piece, and people do collect these. My dad collects the dresser caddies. He's got, I think, a monkey, some alligators because those are his favorite animal, and he's got a pelican. He's got some really cool looking ones. And I'd show them to you, but they're back down in his office, and I'm upstairs in my bedroom. Alright, and the next item that I want to show you guys, let me just get it, sorry, is a vintage Skillcraft Microsoft Lab, and is made in 1963. The box is beat up. I mean, there's dents right here, and there's scratching on the bottom, and there's rust and stuff, but that's okay because it's 51 years old. It didn't look like this when I found it. It was all messed up, and the pieces were all over the place. So what I did was I put all the accessories and stuff that are in here, or that were in here, I put it in here, like the scalpel and then the tools and all that other kind of stuff. I just threw that in here, so it made it look kind of clean. I wanted it to look as new as possible, just to, you know, give it kind of like that new old stock look, even though it is not new old stock. I paid $5 for this, and I think maybe I can get $15-20 for it around Christmas time. It's a cool piece, especially if anybody likes to collect the vintage chemistry sets or anything relating to science. So I thought that was kind of a nice buy, and the fact that it's in the original metal box and has all the original advertising pieces for it in here, and the instruction manuals and that kind of thing. So yeah, pretty much I think everything is here. All the containers and all the accessories for it are here. So I think someone who really likes 1960s chemistry pieces would love this. Alright, and the next pieces I bought, I paid $2 for 10 sets, and that's 20 cents a piece, and these are, I think, probably my best buy in terms of resale items. Alright, so this is a set of, I believe 1960s, 1970s DeVille Designer Collection 4-piece place setting in the original box. Here's the mug. Let me show you what the bottom of the mug says. It's marked DeVille Designer Collection by John Paul, and it's made of stoneware, and it's also made in Japan. So you have a teacup, here's the saucer for the teacup, and just put that on top and you see what it is. And here is the bowl. And here is just a regular dinner plate. Pretty cool set. So I got 10 of them, so that's 40 dishes. And some of them are actually new, never been taken out of the box. There are no cracks or chips or anything. I had to look at all of them that are open to make sure, but I don't think they're broken at all. $2 for a whole set of 10. I don't know how much I can get for these. I've seen miniature pieces like the cup go for $6 online. However, shipping prices for just the mug itself are a nightmare, and I don't like to charge a lot for shipping, so I guess I'll just list them each one by one and see how well I do with them. So yeah, 20 cents a piece. I'm so shocked that nobody else bought these, but I buy them for resale, as everybody else knows. So yeah, 20 cents a piece for these. Couldn't beat that. And let me show you one that looks brand new, never been taken out of the box. There is a rip on the side here, so I assume someone tried to take it out of the box, but there are staples. Let's see where the staples are. Staples are right here, so I think that's a good sign right there. And again, there are 10 sets of these, so at Christmas time I'll start listing these at around maybe October, early November, and see how well I do with them, especially for people who are looking for Christmas gifts. These are great because they're new old stock. And I think I'll do really well with these. Alright, now we're going to get to the keepsake items, or the maybe items also, because I have one piece that I'm considering selling and I don't know for sure what I'm going to do with. I guess the first thing I'll show you guys is this really cool 1956 Merchant's Green Stamps gift catalog. I love looking through the old catalogs just to see what people offered up for sale or offered for keeping up a number of, or gathering up enough stamps for stuff. I just thought this was really cool. It's just really, really cool stuff, and it's amazing to think that back in the 50s, all you had to do was turn in stamps from food items or probably from other magazines, and you could get dish sets for free. Unlike, it's kind of like box tops today, like what we get off of cereal boxes to help the school and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, you just got better stuff back in the 50s. Like, you could get appliances. Who gets appliances for basically getting box tops, vacuum cleaners, and teapots, and kitchen sets, even irons and dish racks? Like, honestly, we don't get that kind of stuff today. You could even get living room sets, even furniture. Yeah, we can't get that today. But I love this catalog because it just features some really, really cool stuff. Although I'm not a big fan of these, really. The plain one's okay. But other than that, I'm not a big fan of that. That's hideous. But really, this is just such a cool magazine. And I'm not a big fan of most of these lamps. Most of these lamps are extremely hideous. Maybe except for that one right there because it's blue. But yeah, these are pretty hideous. I'll go through the whole magazine with you and let you see what there is. I'm still in shock that people gave this stuff away if you had enough. Kind of like my Coke rewards kind of thing, but better. All these toys were just made so well back then. I bet a lot of these are still in existence, and it's completely cool. Never seen a catalog like this. You can get tools, everything, a grill, cooler. Like, honestly, we pay money for this stuff today. You could just get it for free for collecting box tops, basically. This was actually free. I bought that microscope that you just saw a little while ago for $5, and the people I bought it from just said you can take this for free. So I think it's a really cool catalog. I like to look through it. I'm going to have to really look through it because I kind of scrolled through it just to show you guys what was in it. Alright, and the next piece that I'm really happy to have bought is this really cool vintage 1950s tabletop General Electric fan. I bought this for $8, and because I have a beach trip coming up, this will be perfect for me to use at nighttime. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I have to have a fan going when I'm sleeping at night because it kind of blocks out all the other sounds of everyone else at night. So I thought this would be perfect, and I was going to bring this big one over here that I showed you guys in a haul around Christmas time. However, it's just too big for me to take with me. So I found this little mini tabletop one, and I thought, why not? At first when you plug, well, I guess I'll just show it to you. If I can reach the... It kind of makes a really loud humming noise. Then it cools off. The motor runs, and you can still hear kind of the motor humming, but it works really well, and it makes noise, and it's only tabletop. The only real issue with it is the fact that it doesn't have a on-off switch, and I have to be careful with it. I don't want to damage the piece that turns it on, and I had to use a screwdriver, and I figured out how to turn it off. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'll just let it run on high, and it's only going to be run at nighttime anyway. So that's okay, but $8, couldn't beat that. Alright, and the next piece that I'm going to show you guys, which I think is kind of creepy, but I think at the same time it was a great price. This is a vintage, I think it's from the 1940s, store display mannequin head. It's marked, let's see if we can get the head. It is marked AKO, made in Germany. The head is made of wax, and allegedly this is real human hair, which is kind of creepy. I think this is a female mannequin head, but that's okay because I think it's pretty cool looking. I'm debating on whether or not I should keep this. I still think it's cool. I only paid $5 for it, and I saw one of these exactly on eBay, and they put a reserve on it like a lot of people do. They put a reserve on it, and it didn't sell for $36, so that kind of gives me high hopes that people do really like these things. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to keep it. I do like it just because it's an old mannequin head, and I do like vintage mannequin pieces, and these are pretty expensive, brand new. So if I need to model something or make a hat or list a hat or something, and I've got a head for it, so $5, and it was mixed in with a bunch of vintage linens and stuff I refuse to buy, so $5, why not? Alright, and next is a really nice blue 1950s kitchen apron. It's a really nice blue color, and there's no rips. I don't see any staining on it whatsoever or anything like that. Originally the lady was asking $7 for it. I bargained her down to $5. She took it. And this is actually going to be a gift for my mom. I sent her a picture of it, and she said she really liked it, so I thought she might like this, because she has an apron that she uses, and it's made by Vera Bradley, but she doesn't like the way that it pulls on her neck, because it goes around her neck first, and then she has to tie it around her. So I thought this might be nice just for her when she's like cooking or something like that, or baking cookies, because she does that every holiday season, so I thought this might be nice. And it's 1950s, and it's vintage, and typically she doesn't like anything from the 50s in this kind of style, but she did like the colors on it, and she liked the design, which is pretty cool, and the fact that I'm giving it to her, I think, is what made her want it. So yeah, I think she'll get some good use out of this. Alright, and the last piece that I have is actually probably one of the best finds and probably one of the best deals that I ever got. Alright, let me get this plugged in so you guys can see what it looks like. You can probably see the base already. Sorry, I kind of gave it away. Alright, this is a vintage... Oh, sorry guys, the cord is kind of funky. Alright, it's a vintage gooseneck floor lamp, and it's in really nice condition. There's a bit of tarnishing on the bottom, but I think that's because this is from an old industrial plant. I thought it was pretty cool. I was expecting to pay 25 bucks for it. I got it for a steal at $5. And this is actually not a keepsake. This is actually going to be a gift for my aunt, because she doesn't really like to get up early in the morning because her job schedule is really early in the morning all the way till like mid-afternoon. So I basically do all of her picking for her, and she really likes the industrialized look to things. And when I saw this lamp and I found out the price, I was like, that's a done deal. So yeah, I really hope that she likes this. I sent a picture of it to her, and I just really hope that she likes it. So anyway, that's everything I got for July 20th, 2014. This is probably going to be my last haul for the next 2 weeks. As many of you all know, I've been talking about a vacation that I'll be taking, and that is coming up this Saturday. So I might not do a haul at all. We may hit a few antique stores while we're up there, while we're up in Maine. However, I'm not entirely sure. If we do and I find more than 5 items, I might do a haul from up there, or maybe I'll just wait until I come back. Most likely I'll just wait, because I'm not going to be on my computer or my tablet or on my phone for hardly anything, so I'm not going to I probably won't worry about it if we ever do hit any antique stores or anything like that. But anyway, thank you guys all for watching my videos. Christmas time, be on the lookout for that dresser caddy, the microscopes, this microscope set, and the dish sets, and possibly the mannequin head. I'm not entirely sure about the mannequin head. But yeah, if this is your first time on my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and please rate and comment as well. I'm also going to put my eBay link in the description down below, so if any of you guys wish to follow me on eBay and get in time for Christmas, so you guys can bid on my items. And again, I want to thank all of you for watching my videos, and again, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching.